That is so extra.
That is so extra. Also so extra right now. The cloud situation, we're coming off a beautiful week. I mean, this is making me want to book a ticket somewhere tropical.
I know,
It would
felt
be
very
so
Monday.
different if we actually got wet weather out of the clouds, right? But we're
nothing.
kind of just hanging in them. We've had mist, we've had drizzle, but we've actually dug ourselves into a deficit for September so far. We've only had less than ½ an inch of wet weather. Last year, we had over 3½ inches of wet weather recorded in Cleveland. On average, we're actually supposed to be closer to 4 inches of rainfall for the month. September, believe it or not, is usually the rainiest month out of the entire year, climatologically speaking. The least rainfall for the month of September was set back in 1908, and that was less than ½ an inch as well. But our less than ½ an inch is lower than the total I just mentioned below. So if the rain stopped and chances held off for at least the next 5 days, we would have the record driest September in the books. But I think we make a little leeway as we go forward. We may make up some ground that we've been missing so far. We hold chances on the isolated side for the next few days, so it will be hit and miss. There will be an occasional shower. I think things start to spike as we approach Thursday, and by Friday, we are much drier. We start to zoom into the weekend with a little extra sunshine in place. Highs over the next 5 days. I said it yesterday evening. If you've watched the movie Groundhog Day, I think that's Northeast Ohio right now. We're going to wake up tomorrow and basically do the whole thing over again when it comes to the forecast because of the bigger picture system right now. We've got an area of low pressure that's holding on to parts of New England, Boston right now, getting wet weather. And then we're kind of in between the next system, which is just off to the north and west. There is wet weather attached to that. So again, we're in the middle. Our rain chances aren't a zero, but we are both kind of absorbing the cloud fields of those separate systems, and they just are overlapping each other through Northeast Ohio. We, not just Northeast Ohio, but the entire Buckeye State has just been covered in cloud cover, as you can see from visible satellite imagery. That does not include rain chances. But for the state of Ohio, then you have to think, if we're locked in clouds, are we a little cooler? We are. We've actually been close to 70 degrees, pretty similar to yesterday, but Indianapolis has not seen the cloud cover we have seen, and they've made their way into the low 80s. That's the difference we're dealing with just across the Midwest right now. There has been a little wet weather down through the southern part of the state and over Lake Erie. Our chances are not a complete zero going forward, but right now we are basically dry. If you've got afternoon practice, maybe the kids stay a little later after school for football practice or something, and you have to go pick them up. I don't think there's going to be any concern with them being rained out by any stretch of the imagination. And your National Zymerite hour-by-hour forecast, spotty activity is a possibility as we go through the evening. I think those that are on the east side of Cleveland, your chances go up a little bit overnight, close to the PA state line. Other than that, tomorrow, no huge concerns with the drive to work or even home, but we can't rule out a few showers. Again, in your Union Home Mortgage extended forecast, our chances really ramp up as we go closer to Thursday. By Friday, we will have lingering cloud cover and maybe a spotty sprinkle early in the day. We take on even more sunshine. The weekend looks absolutely gorgeous right now. Mid to upper 70s. That's actually unseasonably warm for this time of the year. I'd start making your plans now, or maybe consider, looking for Browns tickets. That's an option too.